Fifth part of When Your Obsessive Best Friend Kidnaps You. His dark obsession. Author point of view. Sound of punching someone was echoing in the dark alley. A figure dressed in black was mercilessly hitting his opponent. Ta, I will leave no one who can hurt my family. No one. The word family did something to his own heart. He stopped when that man fell down, taking his last breaths. Looking around at all the bodies, he walked away. Ta, just wait a little, my princess. I will soon come for you. He was drenched in blood, but the emotions in his dark eyes were pure. Ta, I can do all the sins to keep you safe. You suddenly woke up, screaming Taehyung's name. Jimin, who was sleeping in the same room on the couch, ran to you. Jimin, are you okay? He gave you a glass of water. You just took a sip. Jan, Taehyung, I saw him. You couldn't make more words, as tears blocked your throat. Jimin, Jan, why are you doing this to yourself? He took your tears on his fingertips and rested your head on his shoulder. Jimin, you didn't had even a single night in the last month when you slept peacefully. Jan, a month passed, but seems like years when he left. Jimin, stop crying. It's not like he will come back. Think about your child. Shan, he cannot see me cry. Then why he's not coming? You broke in his arms, making it difficult for him to handle you. Jimin, calm down, Yan. Please. Jan, I want Taehyung. Bring him or I will die. Jan, try to. It's hurting here. You put hand at your chest. Jan, I cannot endure this. Please call him. His own eyes get teary seeing you in this state. Jimin, Jan, he jerked you. You sealed your lips looking at him. He wanted you and this baby to be safe. And what are you doing? He is sacrificing so that you can live. And here you are. He stopped when your eyes again started their waterfall. Tired of crying, you fell to his chest. Jan, I love him so much, Jimin. Jimin, I know. He was caressing your hairs. Shan, I also want this baby to be safe, but I want all this with him. Jimin, I know. Jan, he is not here. I am feeling like everything inside me. He failed to make any words. After a few minutes, your eyes closed. Jimin, I will bring him back, Jan. He put your head on the pillow. His heart clenched, seeing dry tears on your face. Jimin, it was just wait. You were walking with Jimin holding his hands at night. Jimin, Yan, we should go back in the car. It's getting cold. Yan, I don't want to. You were consistently looking here and there. Your eyes were impatient for someone's longing. You never let me go anywhere. After Taehyung left, he had become overprotective for you. Jimin, you can go wherever you want, but not alone. Suddenly your feet stopped and you pulled your hand out of Jimin's. Before he could look in the direction of your eyes, you started running like some maniac. Jimin, Jan! Without wasting any moment, he was after you. Jimin, Jan, stop right there. It's dangerous. The pavement was busy and you were 12 weeks, but you forgot everything. What you remember was Taehyung. Jimin was yelling at you to stop, but you were unable to hear anything. Jimin was just 2 steps away. You stopped in front of a building and he hugged you, not letting you go. Jimin, you almost killed me. Why are you doing this? But you weren't looking at him. Your eyes were stuck at the entrance, and then you pointed your hand towards it. Jimin, what? Taehyung, he went there. He doubted your mental state. Jimin, let's go home, Yan. You are too careless to run. Yan, I saw him. He was protectively holding you, being scared that you might again started running. Yan, I really saw him, Jimin. Please believe me. Let's go inside. Holding his collar, you begged him. He sighed at your teary eyes and gave in. Okay, come. You stormed inside the office. Jimin, holding your upper arms, was standing beside you. Secretary and guards followed as you two intruded. They were explaining as they were afraid of their boss. But for you, everything flipped when your eyes witnessed that man. The man who hadn't let you sleep for a month. Your lips parted, but no words formed. Ta, Shan, you sobbed when you heard your name. With weak, trembling legs, you walked to him. Taehyung was still near the glass window. You were again and again wiping away your tears that were blurring your vision. The distance felt like miles. Jimin and others shocked when you finally approached him, and a slap resonated in the office. Shan, I miss you so much. Your words were unmatched to your action. His employees were exchanging glances. He ordered them to leave. Jimin also left after closing the door. You pushed him away when he tried to take you in his embrace. Jan, why you left me? Ta, Shan, I told you we can do it together, but you left. Your words were stumbling in between your sobs. Jan, do you have any idea how painful it was to spend all those days without you? You again jerked his hands. Ta, Jan, listen. And another slap. Jan, why should I listen when you never listen to me? Held your hand when you again raised it. Ta, they are too soft to hurt. He kissed your both hands. This time you didn't resist. Ta, I love you so much. You know that? You were just pouring out all your tears. Separating you, he held your waist and made you sit on the table. His fingertips touched your puffy eyes. Ta, why you hurt me like this? Shan, you left. Ta, it was for your safety. Shan, I don't need it if it's without you. Standing between, he placed his lips on your forehead. Ta, don't ever cry like this again, even if I die. Shan, Taehyung. He regretted his words when you started whining loudly. Ta, okay, sorry. Cupping your face in his palms. Then he realized that how much he missed them. Few seconds weren't enough to quench his thirst, but he parted away and looked at your blushed face. Ta, I love you so very much. You sniffed. Ta, look what you have done with your eyes. Your chin quivered again. He pecked your both eyes. They were afraid that you might lose him any moment. Shan, don't leave me again. He heaved a sigh, and you clenched his shirt in your small fist. Yan, just kill me if you wanna leave again. Hey, Jimin knocked, and Taehyung stepped away, helping you on your feet. Next few minutes were of those two friends. Both you and Jimin were shocked when Taehyung told you that his parents were by his uncle, Shan. That means you did nothing? You just wanted him to come back. Ta. Yeah, but I don't know about his son, Jimin. He himself killed him. Ta. What? Jimin. I also gathered few info. He is a psycho. He was slowly giving you that were making you ill. He remembers what he did, but he doesn't want to accept that. Shouldn't we take police help? Ta. I tried, but it's useless. I'm his every man to weak him. He knew you were looking at him, hearing word. Shan. Taehyung. Ta. I know it's wrong. That's why I don't want you to get involved. Jan. Leave all this. Let's go somewhere else. He looked at his hand that you were desperately holding. Please. Your red eyes watered once again, and he let out a sigh. Give me few more days. After 4 months, what do my princess want for breakfast? He placed you on the sofa after kissing your forehead. Shan, whatever you make. He reached to the open kitchen and started choosing the ingredients. After a month of crying and longing for his warmth, you finally got him. Last 4 months were best days of your life. Taehyung made you forget every pain by showering his love day and night. He was preparing fresh juice for you. Jan, doing this, you are looking more handsome. Jan, I had never seen a man getting shy at the compliment. Don't forget that this man can make you shy as well. Jan, really? How? He knew you were teasing him now. He walked to you, picked you in his arms, and put you on the marble shelf. Ta, should I show you here? The cold marble, the sound of juicer mixer, everything was. Not waiting for his move, you pulled him. He knew where this was going, so he pulled away and held your hands. Ta, no, princess. Your face screwed up like a baby. Shan, you are too much. He left a soft, warm kiss on your make. I am just being careful. Ta, your mood was dropped for not getting what you wanted, but you smiled, seeing him pouring juice for you. Jimin, Taehyung, run! He is coming. You saw Jimin coming down from the stairs. The fear in his voice alerted Taehyung. Ta, what is it, Jimin? You stepped down from the shelf. Jimin, your uncle. Someone backstabbed us and told him about this safe house. Shan, no. Taehyung immediately secured his arm around you. Jimin, he can be here any second. We need to leave. Ta, take the car keys. Leaving the glass of juice on the counter, you hurried to leave. You screamed when the glass wall of the lounge shattered down due to the rain from the outside. Jimin, get down. Taehyung held your head down. Barely holding yourself, you folded to his lap. He let you attach your head to his chest, who was loading his Jan. Taehyung, don't worry, everything will be fine. Despite of his closeness and soft words, your heart was beating way too fast than normal. Jimin, they killed our guards. The firing was non-stop. Taehyung and Jimin were attacking back, but they were just two. Jimin, send Yan to the back door. Our few men are still there. It's dangerous, Jimin. They were yelling along with ear-piercing shots. You felt a huge pain ran through your whole body, but your whimper buried down in that chaos. Jimin, we need to run. A bullet. Taehyung pressed you to himself, noticing your trembling body at that sight. Jimin, relax. It just touched. Shan, you can do it. Staying down reached that door. You were shaking your head in no as words were denying to come out of your mouth. I will be covering you. He kissed your forehead. You took steps towards the door as Taehyung and Jimin were covering for you. Suddenly you stopped as the darkness surrounded you, and intense pain clouded your mind. Jimin, Jan, fast! You turned your steps towards them when you felt, in your white loose dress till your knees, it became visible. The pain was unbearable. Seeing you stopped at a place, Taehyung noticed your state, and he felt his heart stopped for a moment. Then, Taehyung, holding the wall, your lips mumbled his name. He stood tall, letting his guard down. The whole world fell on your head in form of bricks when hit his shoulder. To be continued. Thanks for watching, dear readers. I will upload next part soon. Stay safe and healthy. Love you, Ami.